Welcome back. I'm not sure how much longer this tree has. I really want to keep it because it is the original tree that was sitting here. But I also really want a jungle tree jutting up through the roof. Not sure. Not sure. And one thing is I did a lot of building off camera. Personally, I didn't want to have too much junk on here, but I wanted to show my roof. This took a while to build, and this is very free form. I just placed slabs where I thought they needed to be. There's really no plan here. As you can see, I think it looks pretty cool. I don't like. Oh God, I know I keep complaining about the snow. I don't like the snow. Okay. So this is my roof, and I really should do a block line inspection because every once in a while I get a critter come plopping down in my lap, but then it looks pretty stupid. So maybe what I'll do is once I'm in the nether, I will when I keep doing that clicking with my mouth, I do it on purpose, but it sounds annoying on thing. Once I get to the nether, I will maybe do a bunch of glowstone, the lamps. And I don't want to go in the netherite yet because, as you see, I had to revert back to the 12W38B patch snapshot. The 39B was it was crashing. I was getting some sort of error, and it was maddening. So back to the 38B. And anyway, I hate talking about that stuff. So, okay, plans for the future. I want to make an official reed farm somewhere. I'm going to flatten out, and I'm going to make, it's just going to be gigantic. So whenever I want, I'm just going to go through and whoosh and get myself a ton of paper or sugar or whatever I want. That over there, I'm not sure if I want to keep that since my tree farm in the back is doing fine. Although I do like it out of the snow, so that might be a possibility. I definitely want to build a structure on Hound Dog Mountain. I really do. And I want to make it natural and fit in. I look at all these other people's videos, and they make such great things. And I mean, I build crap, but I have fun. So that's all it's about. And all right, and what I want to do from now on too is when I do build some redstone, I'm going to try and show what I've done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to rip apart the melon redstone contraption here, and I'm going to rebuild it, and I'm going to show what I've done, because this obviously now this is really in the way. In fact, let me show you underneath here what I put into it. Again, it's very basic. Very basic. It's just, you know, redstone going to sticky pistons that have the wood. They go up, triggered from the pressure plate, and boosh. Oh, that's lovely. I was just talking about errors. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, I crashed, and when I logged back in, I'm back upstairs. Interesting. Alright, let's go back down. Okay, this is like a Groundhog Day. My goal for this episode is to transplant the automated melon and pumpkin farm into something more substantial. See, when you do that, the pistons come up, and I'll show you the guts. Again, very basic. Redstone goes all the repeaters that push into the... And I couldn't think of any other better way to do this because the redstone needs to point directly to the piston. You just can't have it drive by. You have to have it point into it. So I did the repeaters. They push up when it goes, and it goes down. Very basic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as I said, move this somewhere else, because this really took over. And I don't know if I showed this too. This is I cased in the spawner. There's a lovely little, and I also made it a little. I also want to put a door here, an official door. I'm bad at making redstone doors. And here we go. And this is working fabulously. I've already gone through. I think I've enchanted about 3 or 4 different picks in a relatively short period of time. And of course I've lost. I died in lava to a creeper in the subterranean depths. So I lost a really nice Fortune 3 pick, which now I only have a Fortune 2, which again, not too bad, but that's nice. All right, so I'll find a place to put this, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, clean it up, grab the water. And continue to demolish. I'll see you. Okay, and as always happens with me, best laid plans, I wanted to move this right away, but what I'd like to do is I'm going to encase this into its own little room so you can have a viewing room. I think there's too much light leaking in there. It's probably not enough to stop the spawning, but I just want a nice little room here. And then I'm going to move the thing, so I'll be back. Side note number 15, I didn't realize, but I am level 30 already, so I'm going to enchant another pick. You can always use picks, and I seem to lately be throwing them when I'm down in the lava. For whatever reason, I seem to be not clicking them fully into a slot, and I toss them, and I've tossed one right into the lava. I knew it was going to happen. All right, here we go. Oh, beautiful. I mean, that's exactly what you look for in a pick. I already have a silk touch. There's our silk touch. I'll be using that. Actually, I probably should use that now to gather up smooth stone. In fact, yeah, let's do that. And let's take a bunch out here. I don't know why I do this, but to me it looks better. Okay. All right. Back to making the zombie room. I should make a door too. Choices. I'll be back. Polishing off the level with nothing but the best materials. It's expensive to fill a hole in with this, but it's the right thing to do. Okay, strangely enough, with all these lights in here, we're good, because it's the block lighting is 8 at the window, so that means at the next block it'll be 7, and they can spawn in there. And so far, I've not seen any detriment to the spawning rate in there. So if I don't have all of them up there, it goes to a 7 here. I don't want to be standing in here and have things spawning. And I put this here, and we are block light beautiful everywhere. Oh, what was that? That was weird. So we are 8 and above everywhere. Okay, time to make a door. Alright, I guess I kind of wussed out. I didn't do any redstone. I just have the buttons. And I do see that, I believe they said the button timer was extended, which is awesome for getting through doors. Because normally you're sitting there pressing the button and you get stuck, and then it takes about 5 tries. So I think they, as I do it, that's nice. So I think they wisely extended that. So let's make sure all our block lighting is still as it is. Oh, if it's 9 here, 8, that's possibly too much. Let's put one right there. There we go. I like that better. Okay. Alright, and maybe I'll just do that for the other side too. Let's not make it too complicated. Okay, that actually works out really well. Oh, you have to really walk with purpose. Okay, there we go. Alright. Lighting's all good. I can get up with this at the slabs. I can go through this way. Block lighting out here is a little shoddy, so let's just throw up a light here for now. Alright, next step is to make a walk around so you don't have to go through this room. Okay, here we are outside the spawn room. Go through the spawn room if you want, but this is going to be the continuing hallway that goes around. And I'm going to clear all this out, but I just wanted to make sure I can connect up. And I connect up right here. And I'm going to make this nice and neat. And that's progress so far. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. This is the completed product. I now have a little grand staircase coming down with half slabs. I love the slab effect of being able to keep running. I'm going to slab this up. And I will put a redstone door there, I believe. Maybe not. Redstone doors, the wiring is way bulky for what you get, but it's fun to do. And this comes down here. I'm going to line this with stone. And we are making good progress. Always careful to check the lighting, because eventually I'm going to spawn-proof this entire interior, and I'm going to block off areas that are coming up from below. I don't like this here. I'll have to fix that too. Okay. Just a progress report. Okay. Alright, I just did some fairly major excavation. This whole entrance now is smooth stone. So it looks so nice, right? I replaced all the dirt with stone, give it a uniform appearance. And then what I did was I cheaped out again, and I didn't do redstone for this. I mean, a regular door works fine. Iron door. Let's just start taking more use of that. Lined all of this with stone down here. Our boys are still hanging out there. I could probably do this. But I like this whole step area here. I don't like the snow, but I will stop complaining about that. All right. So I believe... Oh, and again, I started out this whole episode trying to relocate the melon farm, but I wound up redecorating instead. So why don't we leave it at that? And we will leave the moving of the melon farm for episode 5. Okay. Until then, enjoy. Oh, I just talked about episode 5 being the next one, and I believe this is episode 5. So, shame on me. I will see you for episode... This was episode 5. Ooh, confusing. Are you totally confused yet? The snow will do it to you. Just like in The Shining, it's going to make you go crazy. Alright. Until next episode, maybe I should sign off that way from now on. Enjoy.